I've only learnt football from when I was, what, 17, 18 onwards. And some people laugh at me saying that, but that's how it was. That's how it was at school, and you had no one to kick the football with.
That's right. And that's right up until that's the suburbs.
Well,
came.
That's right. Until that all started building up, everyone else was the same. And there was no.
That's when they built the new school.
Yeah.
Uncle Fred's block was the first one cut up.
Yeah, I don't remember.
He had Lloyd Light sold all his. Same as Harry Swift, Howard Ellis, the Loans.
Once you get away from where I lived around the other, where Gordon lived, like Curtis.
Yes.
Up that there. Well, there was only Ellis and Shergott, Curtis. That's about the only houses I think that were up until you got right up in the back to Daly, or Daly's had the house at one stage. Well, over our side, there was only the Davies, the Mannings, Baysbys, Shergott. There's 3 Shergotts in a row. And Alcocks are up on the hill further. And that was the population back in them days,
Yeah. And in fact, it was it Fred Shergott?
Yeah.
He was your
uncle.
He's your uncle?
Yeah.
I believe he was the first one to subdivide land just alongside the Oval.
Well, that would have been, see, there's 2 Uncle Freds.
Yep.
And Albert. I think that was my grandfather. Mm-hmm. Well, I think between the 2 of them, I think they had 40 acre blocks, roughly, I think it was, which that's when they first sort of subdivided those the first 2 blocks of land up that road there.
Just alongside the Oval there?
Yeah. They ran under the back of the Oval boundary, yeah.
Yep, that's right. And I remember there was about 5 houses in a tight row, which I remember thinking at the time was a bit funny. Why would you live so close together when there's all this space around?
Yeah.
Where you go straight behind here, where the bowling club is, there used to be a fence line around. I think it still is scrub there anyhow on the left-hand side, but that Uncle Fred ran over there, and Hamilton's back over there as well.
As I said, where all those houses are now, I used to go and shoot rabbits and trap rabbits, and unbelievable.
Yeah. Used to shoot a lot of rabbits there?
Yeah, trap rabbits there for years.
You would have trapped a heaps of rabbits, because that would have been great rabbit country, really.
Yeah. But well.
How much did you get for a rabbit?
When I first started, 6pence we used to get when we first started selling them. 6pence a rabbit.
I mean, gee, it's changed a lot, hasn't it?
Yeah, all for the good.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is, yeah.
We came to a club where there was a dirt road going in, it was surrounded by bush. You put 40 cents in the Coke machine and pulled out a beer.
And there was one shower.
That was your shower as well. And
normally the A-graders got a cold shower. Yeah. Even, because I eventually got a job with Peter Godwin, Clint's dad, foundation digging for 3 years. Then I did another 3 years with another bloke. And
well, the other bloke probably.
We were digging foundations from Hallett Cove right across the Abbey Valley, Abfull Park, and seeing all these houses going up, and
yeah, because that is the growth of the suburbs.
Yeah. He was. Well, he worked with me for a couple of years, sort of labouring, in the building trade, and he was good.
You remember there was one dirt road. Used to wind its way back on the black
car. If there was another car coming the other way, one of you had to go into the scrub so you could let them pass. It was just a one-track road. And that was the shortest way there.
Yeah, that just wound its way back out on the Blacks Road, and then we used to, or you go the other dirt road out to where Taylor's Road out that way. But yeah, it was just.
That was like the Wild West then, Happy Valley. And I think, you know, we were young and, you know, full of beans.
I don't think it was, we were too worried about the winning there, was it? It was more about the social side of it.
Yeah. And all the people at Happy Valley they'd invite us to their houses. Like some of the people lived in Flagstaff Hill with swimming pools, and, you know, these flash white people inviting us over to their home, and they got a swimming pool. Everybody liked you. You know, and that's why we stayed.
We all went to school together, and yeah, it's funny. I often say to people about the fact that they're Aboriginal, and when we were kids, we didn't understand, the only reason I thought they were special is because they had more kids in their family than us. Because we had a big family and they had more. Yeah. But yeah, we were really close to them, weren't we? Yeah. I think they probably slept over at our house quite a few times. We used to, when I was a kid, we used to wake up on Sunday morning, there'd be a room full of footballers on the floor. And because they'd all just come and doss down at our house just because they did. And they'd make my sister and I run over to the deli and buy them Coke and custard tarts for breakfast.
I loved it.
We always had boys in our house, didn't we? Never got me a boyfriend though.
They could play though.
Yeah, it was good. And
was it your idea that they come and play at Valleys?
Well, yes, probably.